This is my last wish for my life. What do you want to ask me, Karina? Wow, this is the 5th time you've asked me for your last wish. Oh, come on. That's not true. Let's leave that in the past. I really need your help. Well, alright, whatever. It's a favor from my sweet little sister-in-law. What is it you want to ask me? Yes! Thank you! Actually, I'm getting married. Good for you! What's he like? I'm not sure, but his job has something to do with computers. He's a computer guy. What? Is that okay? I think you should ask him more about himself. I'm worried. It's fine. I've asked him about his job so many times. I just can't remember it. Oh, now I remember. Karina, you're not very good with computers, right? That's right. A smartphone is much better and easier to understand. People can definitely live without a computer. Hey, wait a minute. I work using a computer, you know? If we lose our computers, my fiancé and I will be out of work. Oh, you're right. Anyway, what do you want me to do? Remember, I can't lend you any more money. This time it's not about money. Besides, you didn't lend me the money. You gave it to me, right? What? What are you talking about? You asked me for money, so I lent it to you. Of course, I'm going to ask you to pay back. What? No! You're lying! I thought you gave me allowance. No way. Well, we'll talk about this on another time. Okay. My wish is more important right now. Is it really that important? Yes, it is. You are a handmade artist, right? That's what you call it, right? That's right. What about it? I need you to make all kinds of decor for my welcome area. You're the only one I can ask for such thing, right? Now I get it. Okay, I'll take care of it. Do you have any specific ideas? He and I both like romantic movies. So I like something with a romantic mood. Romantic movies. I make a wide variety of things, but I wonder if I can make it look like a romantic movie. You are a professional, right? Come on, sis. Say you can do it. You're right. Okay, I'll show you the design when it's done. Can I send you an estimate then too? What? What's an estimate? Don't tell me you're trying to get money from your sister-in-law. You may be my sister-in-law, but you're still my client. I'm not doing this as a volunteer. I can't believe it. You should do it for free. I'm your family, you know. Just because we're family doesn't mean you get a freebie. Or maybe I can at least give you a discount. Then give me a discount, okay? Okay, thanks. Well, let me know when you finish the design. I'm expecting something really nice. Karina, did you check the design and code I sent you yesterday? Sorry, I just checked now. The design is pretty good. I'd say it's passable. Karina, you're particular, aren't you? It's for my wedding. You must be thoroughly particular, or you'll definitely regret it. I want my wedding to be truly special. If you say so, then I guess it is. You had a simple, intimate wedding, so you don't understand this obsession. Mark and I both don't like crowded places. Besides, weddings cost a lot of money. Wait a minute. Isn't this estimate a little too expensive? Give me more discount. We can't go any lower. You have negotiated to lower the price. So that amount showing on that estimate is just for material. That's pretty much close to the limit. That means you're using good material. If you use something from Dollar Tree, you'd make more profit, right? You're not that good at business. I don't mind using cheap material, but if you do things like making your own materials or using material with good quality, it'll look much better in the end. Oh, I see that's how it's done. I don't think the guests would notice. If I include the time I work for it, I should be charging you more. That's why I can't go any lower. If you say you can't do it for this price, then I can't help you anymore. What do you mean the time I work for it? You can make something like this in a minute, right? You're overreacting. Don't tell me you think it can be done in 5 or 10 minutes. It takes at least half a day per piece. You're taking too much time. Maybe you're doing it wrong. You need to be more efficient. Karina, are you making fun of handmade artists? We're not a charity, you know. But you can't make money without having customers, right? At least listen to our advice since we're buying your products, or you will lose all your customers, you know. Karina, yours is not an advice, it's just selfishness. What? What do you mean? So, you're okay with the estimate and design? We don't have much time before the wedding, and I'd like to start working on it. Okay, fine. But I don't like the way you said it. I'm a customer, remember? I'm sorry. I'm just going through some stuff lately. Maybe I'm being a little frustrated for that. Sorry for taking it out on you. What stuff? Are you talking about my brother Mark, your husband? Something like that. Anyway, I'll send it to you when it's done. Hey sis, what is this? What do you mean? The wedding decor you sent me. It's not what I imagined at all. I didn't ask for such thing. Huh? No way. I showed you the design beforehand, and I made them based on the design. How is this based on that design? It doesn't even look like that. A rip-off. I don't know what you're talking about. You have to fix it, now! I compared the design with the finished product. I still don't see any difference. I don't understand what you're complaining about. Is this really the job of a professional? To make something exactly as it was designed? You should have made it match the atmosphere of my wedding. I'm just saying it's not professional. Why can't you do it right, huh? What do you think the design is for? It's for your satisfaction, right? But you could at least improve it and make it more interesting. Well, if I made a change, I'm sure you would say, don't do anything unnecessary. That's not true. That's easy to imagine. If you wanted to change the colors or the placement of the parts, you should have called me sooner. Then change it now. You can do it right away, right? I can't. I've already sent it to you, and I have other work to do. Karina, you can make it in a snap, right? Why don't you do it yourself? There's no way I can do it. You said the other day, you can make something like this in a minute. It means you can do it too, right, Karina? That's not true. You're pro, Liz. There's no way I, an amateur, can do it. Don't be silly. Oh, Karina, did you forget? When I visited your family for a formal greeting before our wedding and introduced myself as a handmade artist, you said, "Oh, it seems easy, even I can do it." I don't remember that. Did I say that? I guess you've forgotten what you said. It was like 2 years ago, but I remember exactly what you said. Anyway, you can do a quick fix, right, Karina? It's for your own wedding, so why don't you give it a try? I can't. You do it. No. If you don't like it, go buy materials from Dollar Tree and remake it. I won't remake it no matter what you say. Well then, see you. Wait a minute, Liz! What's wrong, Liz? I'm busy getting ready. I don't have time to worry about you. Hey, the staff told me that there's no seat for me. I heard that you told the staff to remove it. Wow, you already found out. It would have been more interesting if you had noticed when everybody else arrived. I knew it was you, Karina. Why did you do that? I lowered the price of the estimate just like you said. And I ended up redoing the decor too. You also owe me money. What's wrong with you? Not me. What's wrong with you, Liz? Why didn't you just say yes from the beginning? I didn't want to go through all the trouble. What? If you were going to listen to me in the end, you should have stopped whining. You really annoy me. I wasn't going to listen to you. I mean, you were the one who got me into trouble. Don't blame me, okay? Huh? What's wrong with me? You tried to use Mark to get your way, didn't you? That's what's been stressing me out. Are you taking it out on me again? Don't do that. I used the word taking it out on you at that time. But it's your fault too. What? What are you talking about, Karina? I heard you had a bad experience with guys in the past. Who told you that? Was it my brother Mark, by any chance? Yes, that's right. He told me that you were cheating on a lot. You even gave guys a lot of money and other things. I heard you had a lot of bad luck with men. So what? Maybe because of the past, Mark is more happy for your marriage than anyone else. That's why he's trying to do anything to make your wedding special. Oh, that's why when you complain about me to Mark, he blamed me until I agree. It's shattered our marriage that used to work so well. I'm so stressed out right now. I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I thought Mark was thinking all about you since you two got married. He still cares for me. I'm so relieved to hear that. Don't you feel sorry? No, I don't. It's you who should be blamed. Besides, there's another reason why I removed your seat. What? That's not all? Being a handmade artist is an easy job, isn't it? There's so many people here, and I don't want them to look at you today. There's no such thing as an easy job in this world. Whoa, there's one. A handmade artist. Money is only worth it when you work hard for it. I don't want people who make easy money at my wedding. You know, people won't think well of me. So you're telling me to leave because you're ashamed of my existence? That's what I'm saying. People like you don't deserve to be here. You're an eyesore, so get the hell out of here. Okay, I lost all motivation to participate after being made fun of like this. As you wish. I'm leaving. Okay, thank you for your hard work. Hey Liz, where are you now? Are you going to cancel my little sister's wedding? I didn't cancel it. They removed my seat. I'll have to go home. What a nonsense. You've left because you don't like Karina? Huh? Why would you say that? You've been grouchy ever since Karina's marriage was finalized. You've been antagonizing her. That's not true. Well, I've been a little aggressive because of her selfishness. I know you love me so much, but denying my love for my sister is unforgivable. Are you out of your mind? What are you talking about? I won't forgive anyone, not even you who ruins my sister's wedding. I'm divorcing you. I told you I was sent home. What? I've been saying that. Did you read my message? But even so, you don't usually go home. It's a family wedding. There is no seat for me. I really hate talking to idiots. It's so exhausting. You two are just like each other. What the hell? Divorce, right? Fine. I'm divorcing you. I was at my limit too. Huh? You're kidding, right? I knew long ago that you were having an affair with a girl the same age as Karina and who looked just like her. I was going to ask you about it after Karina's wedding, when things all settled down. When did you know? Oh, you admit it. Well, from your point of view, you'd rather be with that young girl than me. No, it's not like that. How did you find out? I was out shopping for supplies, and I happened to see you guys on a date. I was just buying materials for Karina's wedding. On that note, thanks for making me aware of that affair, Karina. That was quite a while ago. I thought you didn't know. I just pretended not to notice. I had enough money to ask a detective to do a background check on you, so I just left the rest to the detective agency. You're kidding. You had all that kind of money? You made fun of me all the time, calling me low income. I didn't want to ruin your pride. I didn't tell you my real salary. How much do you really make? 15,000 a month. I know I'm not supposed to say this myself, but I'm pretty much a popular handmade artist. You're earning $15,000? That's why I'm divorcing you. Since there is no merit in staying married while you're enjoying your sister's wedding, I'll pack my bags and leave. Goodbye. Wait, Liz. The affair was nothing serious. Let's talk about it. Away from me at home. You ruined the wedding. What are you going to do? I thought I was finally going to be happy from now on. You take responsibility, right? What is it with you and your brother? I'm busy. My boyfriend suddenly said, we're not doing the wedding. I don't know why. I don't understand. What was the reason? Someone saw me kicking you out and told him about it. That's why he's calling off the wedding. That doesn't make sense. I see. What's the deal with him and you, sis? Are you guys having an affair or something? I'm not your brother. I wouldn't do that. What? What do you mean? You have to talk to him about that. Your fiancé's name is Rick, right? Yes, but... What? Did I tell you his name? He works for my company. Huh? So you're saying he's not freelance? No, he's freelance. He's in charge of the online store and everything. Isn't that something you do by yourself? Nope. I'm the one who makes the products. I'm busy, so everything else is left to others, such as managing the online store, SNS, and direct mails. So Rick is in charge of one of them? That's right. He had a hard time getting jobs after he started his own business. He seems so busy now. Freelancing is a tough business. Only few people can make a lot of money from the start. The rest earns little by little. I see. Rick didn't seem to be able to get a long-term contract. I'm the first person who gave him a long-term contract, so he seems to feel incredibly indebted to me. He asked me to give a congratulatory speech for your wedding today. Why didn't you say anything? I can't believe it. I was afraid that if you found out that her sister-in-law was a client of her fiancé Rick, it'll change our relationship. So I told Rick not to tell you. How could that change our relationship? Well, yes, in a bad way. Maybe it won't. What do you mean? If you found out I'm making enough money to hire someone, you start begging me for more money. I won't do that. Oh, did you hear that? Me and Mark are getting a divorce. What? When did that happen? That's why he's a little down. He's sending me messages like, I don't want to break up with you a lot. Still, he's a little down, huh? Why are you guys getting divorced? Ask him about that. I told him everything. And I'm going to ask you to pay back all the money I lent you. Huh? I can't do that. We just had a wedding. If you can't, I'll tell your mother. How are you going to do that? You don't have any proof? I've got a screenshot of the messages. Karina, every time you begged me for money, you sent me messages. I even got the amount of money down right here. You're kidding, right? You can't undo the messages now, so there's nothing you can do. Well then, I'll be waiting for the full $4,000. I really don't have that much money. Please, at least split it up for installment. Please, forgive me. My husband and I got divorced, and he moved out. My ex-sister-in-law, Karina, who was living with us, was also kicked out. She moved back in with her parents. Karina and Mark's parents, who had common sense, took good care of the money. The compensation for the affair and the money I lent Karina were transferred in one lump sum. Karina was supposed to pay for her wedding in full, but she didn't have that kind of money. So her parents took care of the wedding expenses as well. Now, Karina and Mark are working day and night to pay back the money they borrowed from their parents as soon as possible. I moved out of the house I was living in and moved into an apartment for singles. I'm still happy as I am, making a living by doing a job I love.
Madison, you live in a house, don't you? Is it that big house with a red roof?
Yeah, I do live in a house with a red roof. What about it?
Oh, I knew that was your house. The nameplate of the house had the same last name as yours, so I figured that was your house.
Ah, so you know where I live now.
Yeah, that's a very nice house you got.
Is it? Think it's like any other house.
No way. That's so nice of your husband to buy that house.
It was actually my parents.
It was?
He just moved here. So maybe you don't know, but that house is my parents' home.
Ah, okay. So your parents bought it.
Yeah.
Your family must have a lot of money, being able to afford a mansion like that. Do your parents run a business or something?
The value of money is subjective, so I can't speak for everyone, but my family owns a real estate company. My husband took over the company and is now the president.
Wow, so you're the president's wife. So you're filthy rich.
Well, it's not really a big company, so we're not loaded or anything.
Shut up. Just the fact that you're the wife of the president means you're loaded. I'll make sure to talk to you the next time I'm in trouble.
I'll do my best to help you out, but I can't lend you any money.
Oh, don't worry. I won't ask for your money. My husband and I are not that desperate.
Okay.
In any case, back to your house. It's close to the station. It must be pretty convenient. I wanted to live close to the station too, you know?
Oh yeah?
I commute by train, so I use the station every day. But I drive to the station because it's kind of far away from my house. I usually park by the station, but the parking is so expensive.
Yeah, I hear parking around the station is not cheap.
No, it's really not. Hey, when my parking contract expires, can I use your yard?
What?
I want to park my car in your yard.
No. There's no space for parking.
What are you talking about? Look how big it is. It'd be nice if I can start parking there in like 2 months.
My dad and husband park their cars in our parking, so there's no space for you to park. Even if I let you park your car, how much were you planning on paying me?
Don't tell me you'd make me pay. I'm your friend.
Were you trying to park your car for free?
Of course, we're friends. A friend would let you park your car.
You have a lot of nerve. My dad owns that land. I can't make that call anyway. I doubt he'd let you park though.
You're a meanie.
I don't think this has anything to do with me being mean. How would you feel if someone asked you if they could park their car for free on your property?
I live in an apartment. I don't own any piece of land, so I wouldn't know.
Anyway, we can't let you park your car at our place.
Hi, Madison. I had to go on this urgent business trip, and I actually used your yard.
What do you mean?
Your yard is big enough to park like 5 cars. So I parked my car, and 2 of my co-workers also parked theirs.
What? I can't check now because I'm not at home, but are you saying that there are 3 cars parked in our yard?
Yep. Mine and 2 more cars.
Oh, come on, Avery. You have to move them right now. I'm sure our neighbors aren't happy either.
Sorry, I can't. We're boarding soon.
Are you flying? Are you on a business trip abroad?
Yep. They suddenly told me that I have to stay in France for 6 months. I wasn't sure where I could leave my car. I thought about having my husband drop me off, but he was also on a business trip and was away.
Well, that's your problem, not mine.
Anyway, please keep a good eye on our cars. We'll be enjoying France.
No, wait, Avery?
Hi, stranger. What's up, Madison? I really appreciate you letting us park our cars for 6 months in your yard. We just flew back in from France and we are on our way to pick up the cars. I hope they're washed and waxed.
We don't have a yard in our house, you know.
What? Don't be ridiculous. Your house has a very nice yard with a beautiful lawn.
The yard that you parked your cars in wasn't actually ours.
Huh?
It has a very similar appearance and we do have the same last names, but that wasn't our house.
What? So if that wasn't your house, then whose was it?
Our landlord's.
What? Your landlord's last name is also Smith?
Yes. There are many Smiths in our neighborhood.
Come to think of it. Yeah, I think that's true.
Our landlord wasn't happy to see 3 strange cars suddenly parked in their yard. And Avery, you parked your car right on top of their vegetable field. You destroyed their veggies and they lost some money because they could no longer sell the veggies. They're really pissed at you guys, you know.
Did you know all along that we had parked our cars at the wrong house?
When I got home that day, I saw cars parked in the landlord's yard across from us, so I figured they were yours. Don't worry, I told the landlord that they were your cars.
What? Why didn't you tell me that we had the wrong house? You should have told me the moment you found out.
Well, you kept ignoring my calls. I called you a million times. Check your call history. I'm sure they're there.
You should have texted me instead of calling me. I can check text anytime.
Calling was easier than texting. I hate texting long messages.
Even so, how could you not tell me such an important thing?
Why am I being criticized here? You're the one that parked your cars without permission.
Well, that's true. Where are our cars now anyway?
Apparently, the landlord had the families of the car owners come pick them up. So your husband came to pick up yours.
You mean the landlord contacted my husband directly?
No, I guess it was easier to go through your company, so the landlord contacted your office.
My office?
They said you're taking 6 months off work for personal and family reasons. Do you want to tell me what this is about?
Maybe what they meant was business trip and not personal and family reasons.
Do you honestly think they'd make such a mistake? Maybe you're trying to hide something.
What are you trying to say? I'm not hiding anything.
Maybe you hooked up with one of your coworkers and you just followed him on his trip.
No. Don't make stupid assumptions like that.
It sounds like your husband already knows.
What?
Your husband has been suspecting for a while that you may be cheating on him. So he hired an infidelity investigator to check upon you. He already knows that you've been having an affair with a coworker 2 years younger than you, and that you tagged along to his business trip saying that it was your business trip.
But he didn't say anything when I told him I was going on a business trip.
I guess he was just pretending he didn't know, so apparently your boyfriend is also married? His wife might demand some compensation, you know.
Oh, that won't be good. I have to talk to my husband.
I think it's too late for a talk.
But I can't have him divorce me. I have to go home for now. Bye. I don't get it. When I got home, there was someone living there. My car's gone. You said earlier that my husband picked up my car, right? I'm so confused right now.
Your husband actually moved out from that apartment.
Huh? Where is he then?
He should be at his parents' place, unless he moved out from there also. He hasn't told you any of this?
He's called several times, but I was too busy to talk on the phone.
That busy hanging out with your boyfriend, huh?
What can I do? I have my needs as a woman.
What kind of lame excuse is that?
Anyway, my car. Where is my car? Please don't tell me you had it towed and that it's now sold off.
I guess your husband drove your car to your parents' place.
To my parents' place? So my parents know I'm having an affair?
He said he's told both parents, yours and his, about your infidelity.
No. That explains those gazillion missed calls from them. Oh my god, what do you think should I do?
This is between you and your husband. Maybe you two need to sit down and have a serious talk. Haven't you talked to him?
I'm too scared to talk to him. Oh, I know. Why don't you call him?
No. I refuse to meddle in your family matters. You two can decide what you want to do from here on.
He can be so intimidating when he gets mad. Plus, once he sets his mind on something, nothing will change his mind.
That's none of my business. If you don't want to get a divorce, why don't you go to your in-laws and have them talk to him? If he still says no, then I guess there's nothing you can do but to accept the consequences.
No, I can't just agree to divorce. I can't live on my own without my husband.
You have no one to blame but yourself for that. Anyway, don't expect me to help you because I can't. Bye.
Hey. My husband deserted me and my parents disowned me. My boyfriend's not divorcing his wife, so we ended up breaking up. I'm in such a shitty mess.
Yeah, I've heard. You're a hot topic among our mom friends.
I am?
Yeah. It's probably harder to find someone who doesn't know that you've cheated on your husband, and that you've been deserted by your husband and your boyfriend, and that you've been disowned by your parents.
Are you serious? Don't tell me it was you that spread those stories.
Of course not. I guess one of the chatty moms heard them, and the rest is history.
One of the chatty moms? You mean Luna?
Yeah. Luna wanted to know some details, so I told her. Then everyone already knew the stories the next day.
How could you do such a stupid thing? No one's on my side because of what you've done, Madison. Everyone ignores my texts. Some of the moms don't even read the text for a few days.
You did this to yourself, though. You can't blame anyone but yourself.
I hate you. You're part of the reason why I'm in this mess.
Hey, don't get me involved in this. You're the one that lied about your business trip and had the affair, not me.
Maybe my husband wouldn't have found out about the affair if it wasn't for you. I had to quit my job because of you, Madison. Do you realize what you have done to my life?
Again? How is this my fault? You did this to yourself. You handled the consequences.
How dare you talk like that? Don't you feel guilty for what you've done?
No, because I haven't done anything wrong. If anything, it's you who has to apologize to me.
Why would I have to apologize to you?
Because you were trying to park your car without my permission. True, you ended up parking in a different house, but still, that was your plan.
But I'm your friend. Why would you not let your friend park her car? You're so petty, you know that.
Fine. I have no desire to continue this ridiculous conversation. I get tired just talking to you.
What the? I'm not done talking yet.
You still want something from me?
I have to pay compensation to my husband and boyfriend's wife. I had to quit work because I couldn't stand the cold looks from my co-workers. I'm forced to make out a living, all because of you, Madison.
I see. You really want to make this my fault, don't you?
Of course I do, because it is your fault.
And what is it that you want me to do?
Support me for a while by giving me money.
What?
$400 for rent, $300 for food, $300 for other expenses. So the total of $1,000. Monthly bank deposit. This isn't a request. It's an order.
Where are you even getting these ideas? Are you completely out of your mind?
So you're not paying?
Of course not. Why would I pay $1,000? I'd rather donate that money to a charity than to pay you.
Oh, really? I hope you're ready to live in hell then.
What are you planning?
Not telling you. I'll work out the details soon.
I have no idea what you're up to, but don't do anything stupid. You're just going to be digging your own grave.
I take it that you're not complying with my request then.
$1,000? I don't have that much money. If you're having a financial problem, why don't you get another part-time job and earn money? You're crazy trying to solve your problem by making others pay.
Fine. I'll make you pay for this. Guess where I'm at?
Avery, what do you want?
Just answer my question. Where am I?
I don't know, and honestly, I don't care.
I'm at your house, Madison.
What? You're at my house?
You have fancy furniture. Even your plates look expensive. I guess you do live in a mansion.
Wait, you're really at my place?
Yep. I can send you pictures if you don't believe me.
How did you get in the house?
It didn't look like anyone was home, so I just smashed one of the windows. I shattered and destroyed your plates and furniture with my baseball bat. I also covered the painting that was hanging by the front door with my graffiti.
Oh, Avery, you have no common sense whatsoever, do you?
If you had apologized to me, none of this would have happened. But did you? No.
You're unbelievable. Don't think you can get away with this.
Are you going to call the cops?
The police have been notified.
What? You called the cops on me?
I didn't. The landlord did.
What are you talking about? Your parents own this house, don't they?
They did, but not anymore.
Huh?
That house went on the market. My parents live in a new apartment.
Really? You never told me that you have moved.
Why would I need to tell you that?
So, you mean someone else lives in this house now?
Yeah. One of the guys my dad works with lives there. I told him you had broken into his house and that you destroyed his things. He's pissed off. He's going to make you pay for everything you destroyed.
Wait. Everything in this house looks expensive. How much are they?
I don't know the exact number, but he's saying the painting you destroyed is at least a couple of $100,000.
A couple of $100,000?
And the furniture were all ordered from Italy. You'll be paying an astronomical amount of money just for the furniture.
No. Please. Don't tell the guy that it was me that did it.
Too late. The police are already on the way.
The police? Shit. I better get out of here.
It's no use trying to run away. They already know it was you. The police station is pretty close to the house, so they should be there any minute now.
Uh-oh. I can hear the sirens. What do I do?
I'm glad they're there. Good luck and enjoy living in hell because you'll be there for a while.
No.
Avery was then taken and arrested by the police for trespassing and property damage. She didn't go to jail, but she was sentenced to pay a fine. Naturally, she was required to pay for what she had destroyed. And the total came out close to $200,000. Avery had to spend her days working several part-time jobs trying to pay off her debt. She was so deep in debt after paying off the money that she had to move out from our city. We have no idea where she is or what she's up to now. I imagine she's living every day in hell, but all I can say is that she deserves the life she's created for herself.